Hello, it's time to go back to playthrough from Gran Turismo 2, and today I'm gonna have some European events from Gran Turismo Lego because last time I passed Japanese and American nationals. Now it's time for national events for French, British, Italian and German cars. So when it comes to French cars, I'll have to buy some of them. Sadly, we only have German and British cars here. So I'll have to go to West City instead of a North City. Here I have Citroen, I have Renault, Peugeot. Peugeot might be a better idea. In fact, I might need a perfect car for this. I may be a strange person, but I have a good feeling about this. Peugeot 406 3 liters V6 coupe. Okay. This one should be just fine. So let's check out this Peugeot 406. This French event. Even though we have power limiters set up to 250 and 300 PS, I am sure that we're gonna have pretty slow opponents such as Citroen Saxo, Peugeot 206 and something like that. As I thought last time, French nationals are set in Tahiti. This is not a French, it's a French colony or something like that, French Polynesia. So yeah, we might have a little trip to Paris or something like that, but Paris was added to Gran Turismo 4, so here we have Tahiti Road. Luckily we have only 2 stages instead of 3, and as you can see we have Peugeot 106, Citroen Saxo, we have Renault Clio with 16 valves, Ron Megane Coupe, and also Peugeot 206 S16. And I'm driving this Peugeot 406 Coupe. In fact, I much more like this Coupe version rather than sedan. I may be a strange person, but I have a good feeling about Coupe cars rather than sedan. Sedans sometimes look strange. I don't know, even if I'm checking out some cars, I much more like hot hatches, hatchbacks, coupes and something like that. Okay, so we have a small trip on Tahiti, something like Tour de Tahiti, but maybe not. Anyway, power limits are kind of different. I thought that we are gonna have power limits set up to 200 PS. Instead we have 250, but instead of that I can say it's not so bad. We have some opponents, but they are behind us, so that's not a big problem. As long as they are still on our side, on our rear side, there is no problem with this. I think I'm beautiful Tahiti Road. Not many problems around here. Okay, just this last one corner. Now I can take the first place, prize I have for first place, and tuned up this car a bit for the second stage. We might have completely different power limits, so I'll need to make sure that these opponents ain't gonna hit me. No reason to feel bad, to be angry because I lose. Okay. There goes the cash I have. Let's go to Peugeot Tune Shop and buy some upgrades. Okay, it was West City. Yes. Let's buy some tune-ups. I'll take some cash for stage 2 and I tune up because I have power limiter to 300 PS. I can buy this ROM tuning. All that I'll have to do after this is just buy better suspension. Everything else is not so important right now. So, okay, I'll need to buy a fully customizable suspension for professionals. Okay, we have this already. Just need to check out this car for a while. Yeah, there ain't gonna be any problems with this car, I mean. So let's go, Gran Turismo Lego. GT French Nationals, second stage on Tahiti Road. Power limits are kinda different, but I had a chance to buy some upgrades. That's just perfect. Okay, here goes again Tahiti Road. Okay, now we have an NA tune-up, higher RPM. As you can see, now we have few other opponents. Now we have Peugeot 306, Renault Laguna V6. Here we have a nice competition because we have Renault Clio V6, which is not very slow. We also have Citroën Xantia, which is not a bad vehicle, but I never had a good opinion about its front side. And there is even some room for Venturi Atlantique 300. That's perfect. I like this Venturi Atlantique. So yeah, these are the cars that we have here. Even though this Venturi might be kind of difficult opponent to get away from, just like Renault Clio V6, I really hope this NA tune-up ain't gonna disappoint me. I have this racing muffler and ROM tuning here too, so let's make sure it's gonna be worth it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I kinda got away from them. You're wide. Okay, that was not so difficult. I had this French national event passed without any problems, even though I had few difficult opponents. Yeah, looks like V6 engine was very popular in France. The only car that didn't had it was Peugeot 306 S16. But whatever. Let's take the cash that I have for this event. Let's save the game after this event because I'm gonna have some time spent here. Okay, now it's time for British event. First I'll have to check out if I have any car from Great Britain. Yeah, the big problem I might have right now is the fact that I have Japanese version, but I cannot see any British cars. I mostly have Japanese cars, few tune-ups, and that's pretty much everything I can have here. Okay, it looks like I don't have any British cars. Wait. I'll have to go to North City and buy myself something good. Well, for starters, I would not need such a difficult car. Difficult and fast vehicle to steer. Let's check out the power limits. 200 and then 400. Okay. So I'll have to buy a small and slow Lotus Elise. Not Go Race. My bad. North City. I'm paying a visit to Lotus dealership. See if they have Lotus Elise 190. Yes, they have. Beside of this soft top or hard top and 135. Whatever. Let's check this out. What is this? It's a hard top with 120 PS. Okay. And this 135. Alright, this is Lotus Elise Sport. The same situation as with Lotus Esprit Sport 350 in Gran Turismo 2 and Gran Turismo 3. No, I don't have a good opinion about this, so I'll take Lotus Elise 190. Which color I might choose? Deep purple metallic was always my favorite color in Lotus cars. I have a perfect vehicle for the first race. For the second and third, I'll take Lotus Esprit. Yeah, I'll spend a lot of cash for these cars in this event. But I don't care. What's so strange is that we have British event, but now we are racing on Trial Mountain. Even though Trial Mountain is set in Japan. Guess they didn't have an idea to get a British track. And as you can see, we have a nice starting grid. Mini Cooper 1.3i, Lotus Elan. So this is gonna be a pretty interesting and funny race. Oh, we also have MGF, very popular British car. Steering this Lotus Elise Sport 190 might be kind of difficult, but I'll get on that. In fact, I have a vehicle that have just perfect stats for this event. So this vehicle can disappoint, but it may be strange when it comes to steering, but it's pretty fast, isn't it? Okay, I'm about to take this Mini Cooper. Okay. I must admit, this Lotus Elise is not a perfect car in Gran Turismo 2. A lot of oversteers during cornering. Guess I should have buy a traction control system for this lightweight vehicle. Okay, I must admit, that's not a perfect car for this event. Not a perfect car because of lack of traction and stability. I forgot that in Gran Turismo 2 you don't have any assist, driving aids and nothing like that. So I'll have to be cautious, because this car can betray me. Okay, even though I've made few accidents, I can say that this is not so bad. Opponents are still behind me. I'll just have to take these corners on 4th gear instead of 3rd, just to make sure I'm gonna do many mistakes here and there. Okay, that wasn't very hard. And I somehow passed this event. No big trouble. That's perfect. Okay. So we have British GT event, and for next 2 stages I'll have to take Lotus Esprit. Okay, 350 and 400. North City. Sorry. Let's check out the lineup of Lotus cars. V8 GT. 354 PS. Nope. V8 SE. Also 354 PS. That's pretty bad. I cannot take this Lotus Esprit right now. Okay, I could check out some special cars, but I don't want to. Let's instead check out lineup of Jaguar vehicles. XKR Cube. Nope. XK8. I can say that this will be good. Special cars. Okay, we have these XJs. That ain't gonna be perfect. In fact, let's check out Lotus special cars, because I'm curious. Okay, Lotus Esprit GT1. Only GT1 cars. Nope, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna take my chances with TVR, even though I'm not a big fan of their cars. Okay. Let's try this TVR Griffith 500. I'll have an event for this car probably. Special cars are speed 12 and Tuscan speed 6, but I cannot buy this car. Okay. Because I'm driving TVR Griffith, I'll have to buy ASC, Active Stability Controller, and Traction Control System. Also, I have a good feeling about racing tires. For professional, no control tire. Racing hard. Okay, now this vehicle might be just good. I've spent some time in these dealerships, but I only care about making sure that it ain't gonna be so bad. Okay, there was a bit of an error because we are driving on Trial Mountain 3 times again. These kind of events we have, but there was a bit of an error. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, second race on Trial Mountain. As you can see, we have different set of opponents. We have Lotus Motorsport LS, we have TVR Cervera Speed 6, probably one Chimera might be also here. We have few Jaguars. Oh, and here is TVR Griffith. Luckily I have racing tires instead of these driving aid, just to make sure that I ain't gonna do any mistakes or make a spin out. Because TVR Griffith is something like a Widowmaker. This car have a lot of power set on the rear wheels, rear tires, so if you're hitting the throttle too hard, you might have a very nasty accident. Yeah, that's the meaning of the term Widowmaker. That's why old Porsche cars were pretty horrible at driving until they made, let me guess, Porsche 911, 996 or 997 GT3. Okay, so this British event is not very difficult. I might have a chance to buy a Lotus Esprit, but guess I'll have to wait some time. Okay, this race was not so difficult. In fact, I've made it without a scratch, without a big scratch on my car. Alright. Okay, I have some cash left, but I'll have to make sure that I ain't spending too much of it. Because right now, I'm not sure if I even have cash for some good cars. No, I still have some cash, but I'll have to make sure I ain't gonna spend it all. At least not now. Anyway, I'll need a car that have almost 400 PS. With West City? Nope, not yet. I have a good feeling about Lotus Esprit. I know this is strange, but I'm gonna take my chances with this car. Because I really want to have this one here. In my opinion, V8 GT is much better than SE and Sport 350, even though it doesn't have a rear wing. Alright. I'll just buy a muffler and air cleaner racing type. Tune up the computer in an engine. Have 390 PS. And beside of that, I'll just need racing hard tires, because this car is not so bad in steering that I'll have to be scared of anything. Alright. Here goes the last stage on Trail Mountain. As you can see, there is a strange error. Somebody decided to create a space between two kanji terms, because we have Trail Mountain. Whatever. Third last stage on Trail Mountain in British Nationals. A modified V8 with racing muffler and air cleaner sounds like GT1 car. Nice! As you can see, we have Cervera Speed 6, Lotus Esprit. This is probably Jaguar XK-R and not XK8. Oh, we also have modified Aston Martin DB5, the Goldfinger. Just with different color. And it also goes TVR Grivet, but is far away from anybody else. Come back here. My bad. Let's try a slipstream. I'm out of here. That's just perfect. I have a car that sounds like GT1 even though it's just a modified V8 GT. Okay, these opponents are still behind me, and I can feel a little pressure because I have a feeling they might try to take on me. Even though I had a bad feeling about this last section I passed this UK Nationals without any problems. We didn't get Cerberus P6, but she made a 5.0, and also there was a DB6 instead of DB5. Whatever, those were the fast cars. Okay, UK Nationals is passed. Okay, let's go to the next national event. I'll take some rest, but I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Hello. I took a little break, but now I'm back, and I have only Italian and German national events to pass. So I'll have to buy a nice Italian car. I have a chance to try Alfa Romeo, Fiat, and Lancia. I'll take my chances with Lancia because this is Italian car manufacturer that I really like. Okay, so I'll need to buy Lancia Delta HF Integrale because power limiter is set to 200 PS. I tried to buy this Collezione or Evoluzione model, but no such luck. It's just too fast for this event. As always, ROM tuning and racing muffler because I like this setup. If I'm not mistaken, Italian national event is the only one where we have different track, because as you can see we have two versions of Rome circuit. I'm not sure if this is Rome short course and Rome circuit, or Rome circuit and Rome set at night, but I don't really care. As you can see, we are supposed to have different tracks. Okay, so we have Rome short course and Rome circuit. Alright. At least there is a little difference in this one event. Oh, that is nice, great. Alfa Romeos and Lancia Ypsilon. I'm driving barely modified Lancia Delta HF Integrale. Even though it's not faster Evoluzione or Collezione edition, it's still not so bad. There was also Fiat Punto, probably the first generation. In my opinion, second generation was much better, but I can't really say nothing about that. I only saw the first generation because one of my neighbors was driving this car back in the day. Okay. They could get a bit faster, but I'm still on the first place. That's not how you are taking that corner. Okay. From short course was very easy. But now I'll have to pay attention because it ain't gonna be so good driving second stage with this car. I'll have to buy a turbo or something like that. Okay. Let's check out some Fiat and Alfa Romeo cars. Sadly, I'm not sure if we have something nice. We have two versions of Fiat Cinquecento, have Fiat Seicento, have Barchetta, Cube Turbo Plus, and Punto GT, first generation. Nope, that's not good. Let's check out instead Alfa Romeo. They would have something interesting for me. Maybe, but beside of GT5 and Spiders, they might have something like this. Alfa Romeo 166, which is not so bad, but it's a long sedan and it might be pretty heavy. Instead of that, we don't have too much cars. Let's check out the special ones. Only Alfa Romeo 155 DTM is here. Let's check out the Lancia again. No, we have only Delta and Epsilon. Let's check out special ones. Only Delta S4 is available here. So I'll have to pass probably this Delta Cup to get Lancia Stratos or something like that, because I just cannot buy this Lancia Stratos here. And if I'm not mistaken, we don't have used cars outside of Japan in Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2. Okay, because this is Lancia Delta HF Integrale, I'll have a chance to buy a good turbo. Even though I will spend a lot of cash, I have Turbo Stage 3, which is just perfect because it gets me 300 PS. Semi-racing might not be so good. Let's get the fully customizable service. Something like a race car, but not so much. In fact, I'm curious if we can buy racing modification for this car. It's even available. No, for this one model it's not available. That's pretty sad. I'll probably have to choose HF Evoluzione to get this rally version. Whatever. I had small race on a shorter version of Rome Circuit. I have Rome Circuit full course. Again, I'm driving Lancia Delta HF Integrale, but now it's modified, and luckily I have one difference. This event. Yeah. There goes a small challenge with the Alfa Romeo sedans and Fiat Cube Turbo Plus. I'm driving in a highly modified Lancia Delta HF Integrale, which might be even better than rally car in this game. Yeah, these racing modifications were not so bad, but I kinda much more like this rally car version we had in Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. Just looked better. Okay, so this event is not very difficult. opponents are far away from me. So I can just calm down and drive fast to the finish line. That's good. Okay. Italian event is passed. Alright, let's check out the power limits for German event. 220, 300 and 450. Okay. German event, so we might be racing on the Grindelwald. I'll spend a lot of cash, but it'll be worth it. Okay, let's check out a few of these car makers. Do they have something interesting for me? Have Audi TT, but I have 225 PS instead of 220. Special model might be a DTM version, so let's check out BMW. I have my favorite BMW 328 Ci. That means BMW Series 3, 2.8 liter engine, and this is a cube with inline or injection or something like that. Okay, so we have a gasoline engine or something. Okay, 220 you say. Just perfect. 217 PS. Now I need only racing tires. I know I'm spending too much cash on these cars. But to be honest, I don't really care because I'll have a nice choice of vehicles. Okay. Let's check out this car. Final national event, Grindelwald. Okay, so we have Deep Forest Raceway instead of Grindelwald. That's much better because we have a nice track. Even though Deep Forest is also set in Japan rather than Germany. But Maybe they tried to make something like a reference to Green Forest. I don't know about that. One way or another, I have a nice starting grid. CLK 320 Sport, Opel Astra. Yeah, that's a nice starting grid. Okay. Looks like driving on the deep forest is not so bad, even though it is not a German track, I can say. Well, it could get a lot worse. In fact, I might be more interested in driving on Grindelwald. Okay, that was very easy. I passed this first stage of German National. Okay, here goes the second stage and third. But for these two stages I'll have to buy a better vehicle. I'm curious what kind of car I can choose to 300 PS without many problems. Let's check out this E55. No, it's too fast. We also have C43, just like a few other cars didn't make it to other parts of this game. Alright, so Mercedes-Benz don't have too much to offer. Check out Audi again. Nope. Volkswagen? Sadly not. They have few versions of Volkswagen Golf, they have Volkswagen Lupo and New Beetle 2.0. There's Volkswagen New Beetle GT, but it's too fast. Let's check out the lineup of roof cars. BTRs might not be so bad, but they have over 400 PS. That's a very bad idea. Last chance is on Opel. Opel Astra, Opel Corsa, Opel Tigra, and Opel Vectra. Check out the special Opel cars. Tigra Ice Race car and Calibra DTM. No. Looks like I'll have to buy more upgrades for this 328 Ci. Because I might have a chance to buy something else. Sadly, not much choice. Let's buy a turbo kit if there is available. Not bad. I can buy turbo kit stage 1 and have almost 300 PS. That's perfect. So let's give it a try. I'll have to think about racing tires. Okay, just have to make sure I already have them. Okay, so I don't think that I have anything else. Okay, here goes the second stage on the Forest Raceway. Okay, second stage. Okay, now I have a different starting grid. I have faster cars such as BMW Series 3. It's probably CLK 320 Sports. We also have Mercedes CLK 230 compressor. Mercedes-Benz CLK 230. Volkswagen Golf, probably a GTI, and Audi S3. That's pretty sad that in Gran Turismo 2 we have few cars, but they are not as satisfying as vehicles in Gran Turismo 4. Yeah, because in Gran Turismo 3 we only had few Audi vehicles, 4 cars from Volkswagen, and that was pretty much everything. We also got few types of Mercedes-Benz, but Legend of Silver Arrow was something completely different than this event, so I ain't taking that. Okay, the second stage is passed. Not much to say. Goes pretty easily, even though. Okay. Now I will spend a lot of cash on good car if I'll have a chance. Because right now the power limiter is set up to 450 PS. But now I'll need to take a chance with other car than BMW. Okay. I only have cash for this roof BTR2. That might not be such a bad idea. Even though this is a barely modified Porsche 993 Turbo, I can still say that I pretty much like this car. Yeah, we have many versions of roof cars because licensing issues. People who had played Gran Turismo 3 and got a chance to check out the Porsche 911 996 GT3 knows about this. We have many versions of Porsche 911, as you can see. That really doesn't matter. Okay, the last thing I can buy is muffler and air cleaner. The car might be too fast then. So, whatever. Let's try this BDR2. Third last stage on Deep Forest Raceway, the final race today in domestic GT Lego events, national events. Let's see how fast cars are gonna be here. Okay, we have Roof BTR2, we have Audi TT, we have Mercedes Benz E55, so that might be interesting. Yeah, I'm driving a BTR2. When one opponent also drives the same car. He's keeping himself. He's keeping some distance. Okay. I kinda like this BTR2 right now. This is not such a bad vehicle. Sure, it's not perfect, but still acceptable. Alright, so I finally had a chance to pass all these national events. I passed these Japanese ones, American ones, and now I also got these European cars. Alright, so this is all I got for this. A lot of cash. Well, not so much. I've spent much more on few vehicles I had to check out. But I cannot say it was a bad experience. Alright, so let's check out the cars I got. In the meantime, for this episode I started with this Peugeot 406 3.0 V6. I also got this Lotus LS 190. There goes another car, TVR Grivet Black Bull B340. If I'm not mistaken, that's exclusive car for Japanese version. In European versions and American ones, you have TVR Grivet 4.0 because it's a different engine rather than a Griffith 500. I also had Lotus Esprit V8 GT, Lancia Delta HF Integrale, no Collezione, no Evoluzione, just a classic Integrale with 180 horsepower. BMW Series 3 equipped with 2.8 liter engine. It was a Cube version of 3rd series. And also BTR2. I've spent a lot of cash on these cars. I try to modify them as much as I can. And I can say these European events were not so bad. The next episode I'll pass Pacific Lego and European Lego and then move out to Gran Turismo World Championship. And maybe even Synthesizer 2. I'm not sure about World League and even Synthesizer though, because I could pass these events, but I also have one make races, dirt events, and endurances before I'll pass World League. Yeah, that's these situations I have. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. See you soon. Have a nice day.